Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
I want to thank all you mothers out there that divorced your children's father. I want to thank all you absentee fathers, either because you're deadbeat dads and left your sons and daughters alone because you were irresponsible, or you were present but you're such a simp you never actually instilled masculine virtues into your boys and girls to teach girls about me. Because they come here. They go to assholeconsulting.com or maybe olderbrother.com and they seek my advice, and I am willing to do the job that you failed to do for money. Lots of money. A G5 airplane and some money. Lots of money. Playa. Great freaking movie. Strap in, kids. It's going to be a long one. Dear Mr. Clare, I'd like a video response. Please keep my name and places anonymous. I am 22. I have 3 years retail experience. That's good. No debts, and have $13K in savings. I've gone to community college for 2 years. I have several problems I need guidance and wisdom on. Dude, right now you're kicking ass. And I'm not saying this to make you feel better. It's true. You are 22, and we can mock retail experience, but you have 3 years working. Okay, that's good. You have no debts, and you have $13,000 in savings. You're doing better than 93% of all the whatever Gen Zers out there who in college have a ton of debt. Bail me out. So you're, whatever failings you might think, you're in better shape than most people. I haven't done well in college due to illness, my grandparents passing away, and depression because of them passing away. Bad shit's going to happen, and the only thing I'm going to give you is like your illness. But if you get ill, you should drop out of school, okay? And you're not going to school full time, you're going part time. So it should be, you not doing well in college is not an excuse, okay? If bad stuff is happening, and I understand there's depression when people die, and you didn't come from the greatest background, and you might get ill, then you drop out, or you scale back, maybe take a class. But if you haven't done well in college, that means that you do not manage your time efficiently. That's what it means. You don't know when to quit. Even one time I did. I dropped a class because I took 17 credits, and then I just found out the worst, most ass-kicking class, not in a good sense, but it's just going to kick your ass. I dropped it. I'm like, I can't do it. Nope. Not going to have the time. And we don't do depression here. We don't. I'm depressed. Well, I think everybody is. Everybody is depressed every once in a while. Life is not yet. So don't even give me that shit. Don't care. Still have a long way to go to get to the finish line to going part-time a few semesters and retaking some courses and taking refresher courses. What if you just dropped out when you knew you couldn't have done it? And even with your failing these classes after, you're still in way better shape than most people. You're doing good. Should I put college on pause until I know what I truly want to study? No. You should keep pissing away $300 of credit not knowing where you're going. That is the dumbest question I almost think I've ever gotten. You think about that question. Should I keep going to college if I don't know what to study? Should I keep driving the car further and further away from home if I don't know where I'm going? No. By all means, keep participating in the most expensive expenditure of money without a goal. Yes, you moron, stop going to college until you figure it out. Of which there's no problem with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Matter of fact, if most people didn't attend college without first knowing what they wanted to study, there'd be a lot less fucking problems. But you guys are just pushed. You just put college. That's all baby boomers knew how to fucking say. College. Fuck the boomers, and by the way, fuck the Gen X parents. They're turning out to be absolute shitbirds, right? Fuck them. Don't trust anyone over 30. And this time, we mean it. Unlike the baby, don't trust anyone over 30. Oh yeah, you mean like the World War II generation? The people that fucking saved the world twice? Yeah, don't listen to those guys. Listen to fucking Charles Manson or some dipshit without a shirt on saying, come on baby, light my fire. If I don't graduate from college, if I don't graduate college until 27 or later, will I be behind in saving for retirement? No. No, you won't. You'll be perfectly fine. You'll be perfectly fine. If you rush through college and you get $70,000 in debt for a degree that you don't like and a job you can't do or there's no job available for you, then you get to go back to college again. And then you won't be able to retire anyway. So measure twice and cut once. Some of the majors I am interested in are meteorology. Nope, hang on. I don't want to go study and become a meteorologist. I think to become a meteorologist, BLS, I think you need to get a doctorate. Atmospheric scientists. Yeah, maybe that's not the worst. It says median pay $94,000 an hour. Or a year. $94,000 an hour. This is Venezuela. $94,000 a year. That's not the worst. Prepare to get your doctorate, though. Geology, good. Occupational health science, no. You become a nurse or a nurse practitioner or a doctor. We don't do occupational health science. Environmental engineering, nope. Stop being a pussy. You either do real engineering or not engineering at all. There's no environmental engineering. There's no bioengineering. You do electrical, chemical, aerospace, petroleum, nuclear, chemical, or civil. Okay, that's what you do. And if you environmental engineering, go fuck yourself. I've heard you mention meteorology. As we just found, it's all right. I still suspect you're gonna have to get a doctorate or occupational health science. It's because that's a bullshit degree. I'll tell you that right now. Anyway, what do you have to say about these majors? Well, I just told you. I have little experience with dating and relationships. Yeah, you sent me your picture, and I can see why. My goal is to either find a woman that is either attractive by looks or shared interests. No, you're gonna have to find both. Because looks, you're gonna need to fuck her, and if you want to keep her around, you're gonna need to like her too. Okay? With girls that are just good looking but a pain in the ass, you can fuck them. All right? But if they don't have shared interests, or they're not intelligent, or they at least can't keep your attention, they're gonna drive you fucking nuts. And that is unicorn territory where the girl is pretty and engaging or interesting and intelligent. That's very rare. And so you're going to spend a decade or more trying to find that. And be prepared to not find her. Okay? I've used Tinder and OkCupid but never gotten any dates, so I decided not to waste my time with them anymore and deactivated my accounts. Good. Those are pretty much wastes of time. Someone paid me to do like Tinder for a weekend, and I'm never getting that time back. That was horrible. I'm 5'9" and weigh 130 pounds. There's your problem. All right? You're 5'9". You're relatively short. I know now all the 5'4" guys, that's not short. You're short. You're also skinny. You're like me. All right? Now I was 118 when I was your age. That was because of malnutrition. Because Jesus will provide, the Lord will provide. No girl is going to want to fuck you. You are not attractive at all. At all. You have the potential to be, but the most you're going to be is probably me, which I was an 8. An 8. That's the most I think you can be. And you're going to have to hit the gym. You're going to have to do some mad-ass fucking crazy charming shit. Okay? My ace in the hole was teaching ballroom dance class and actually being an economics teacher. Where he taught in college. And yes, I did fuck my students, but only after they graduated. And yes, that's the line of morality Cappy has. You're going to have some amazing game. You're going to have to gain about 20 pounds of muscle. And you're going to have to hit the gym. And you told me, well, maybe I could be better if I didn't eat fast food and ran and worked out. Yes. So don't act like you don't know what the problem is there. You're not going to find it. Don't even waste your time. Don't waste your time chasing girls if you yourself are not willing to go to the gym and diet. You already have a disadvantage with having a svelte frame and being relatively short. If you are, and this is fine. It's fine if you don't want to go to the gym. It's fine if you don't want to work out. It's fine if you don't want to diet. That is okay. You then must immediately admit you're never getting girls and stop trying. Just enjoy a monastic celibate lifestyle. Nothing wrong with that. Study Byrne. Listen to Chapin's Infernal. Him and I have our disagreements, but one thing, he's a rarity, and that he actually is a genuine old school MGTOW. He has gone his own way. He still works out, he said, but he doesn't bother with the girls anymore. I'm sick of you soy boys out there. Well, I don't want a girl. I want a girl, baby. I don't want to go to the gym. I want to go to the... No. If you don't go to the gym, be happy, be free. Stop chasing after women. Same thing with feminism. Okay, you hate men. Stop talking about men. Just go. Go. Fish, bike. Of all the things in the world feminists could do, they all choose to obsess about the thing they claim they hate. Like, didn't they waste enough of your time? If you truly hate them, wouldn't you just go live your life and ignore them? No! You soy boys and the feminists kind of the same. I hate them so much, that's why I obsess about them. But if you want a woman, okay, and it's not gonna happen today or tomorrow, because you gotta gain muscle, and you gotta charm the fuck up, and talk to Marcus Brown, or talk to somebody. You need to learn to dress way better. Okay, you are wearing the shit that foreign immigrants come over here to engineering programs, where even if you didn't see the person themselves, you say that's a foreign immigrant who's an engineering major. Okay, and then maybe there's some advice I could give foreign immigrants in engineering, how not to dress like a foreign immigrant who's an engineering major. All right, your fucking slacks, your fucking plaid shirt, knock that shit off. I'm not saying you got to dress like Christian McQueen, okay? But you do need a new set of threads. Not now. And again, don't bother if you're not going to go to the gym. But if you want to get girls, your first step is to go to the gym and lift weights. Then you're going to diet. And then when you are into that for about 2 months, then you get some new clothes. You don't have to have a ton. But I live at home in my parents' basement as a pedophile. You have the pedophile shirt. I take it back. You do not dress like a foreign engineering student. You dress like a 50-year-old pedophile. You don't have beady eyes, but the fat kind of overweight beady-eyed white guy with the bland shirt and then the slacks. No. Knock that shit off. Otherwise, if you don't want shit, that's fine. Wear that. That's cool. That's one of the great things about giving up on women. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to go to the gym. I don't drink and I don't go to pubs or parties. I don't blame you. I don't work out because I don't want to pay for a gym membership. You have $13,000. There isn't a lot of interesting to do in my city unless I was a student at the university. There I could be in one of their organizations. No, don't tell me that. There's meetup groups, there's working out, there's anything you want to do. Especially when you're young, because it's all novel and new to you. You're coming up with excuses. Don't give me your excuses. I could be in an organization. There isn't a lot of meetups here either. Oh, well, I guess you're by yourself then. I guess you got to work out anyway. I'm not religious. I don't go to church. I worry religious girls won't have sex with me unless we're married. No girl is going to have sex with you. No girl. Not now. Right? I think if I had a great sex life, I'd be a happy camper. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. Because you have no core. You have no core to yourself. And no young, 18, 19, 20-year-old man does. They really don't. Okay? And you think, if I just got some pussy, I'd be... Nope. You are used... Fuck, how many times I gotta go over this? You are a lazy fuck. Okay? And you're not going to improve you yourself as a man. Either through working out, education, career. I am impressed you work. That's good. You got your work out. That's great. All right? But you have created nothing. And since you have created nothing, you are now looking to other people to parasite off of to give you value, and you think it's going to be girls, because men are obviously genetically, biologically predisposed to seek women out to get sex. And so you think, if I just had a girl to keep in my basement, then your life, no. You don't even exist. You don't exist because there's no you. What have you done? Now, again, it takes a while for men to mature and grow and to become accomplished, but you are definitely not on the path. And so what you need to do is you need to go out and be social. Don't give me, look, dude, don't tell me why it won't work. You don't have a choice. You're in the environment you're in. Go and find something. And if there isn't anything out there, I'll give you a perfect example. In Wyoming, ironically, even though there are mountains in people's backyards, most people in Wyoming drink and eat and get fat and no one hikes. So what did Cappy do the entire time he was out in Wyoming? Pretty much the same thing he does now. He goes out and he hikes by himself because nobody can keep up. I'm not going to say, yes, I look for groups to hang. Yes, I did. But I know there's no groups, so fuck me. I'm going to sit here and get drunk and eat shit. You know, I'm going to look at it for you, girl. Got my fucking ass out there, went hiking anyway. Went motorcycle riding. Still went to the gym. That's the difference between a man and a soy boy. So at minimum, you could train and go to the gym. You don't need people for that. You can move to a different community. Maybe there's meetup groups. But right now, yeah, sometimes to be a man, you are to be alone. Matter of fact, real men spend most of their time alone because there's so few other real men that can keep up with them. What would you recommend I do to make my hopes of having luck with girls happen? Work out. Okay, first, let's go back behind that. Decide whether you want to commit the effort. And it is a lifelong effort, a lifelong part-time job to hit the gym and stay in shape and diet correctly. Decide if you want to commit that time. If you don't, then you're not getting girls. And you're then going to go down whatever path you want where you can continue doing what you do. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. If you're willing to commit the resources and time, hit the gym. Diet. Don't give me no fucking excuses that there ain't nobody around. Don't care. And at least get to the point that you are physically attractive to other women. Because you can't just, women are not things. They're not items you go to the store and you get. They have to be attracted to you. Right? First thing, being physical. Because that's the first thing they can assess. That's the first thing they see. And then while you're working out, you need to work on it. You are in school, you got to pick a degree. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with taking your time there. Nothing wrong with working either. But you better pick up some hobbies. You better pick up some interests. Better go do whatever it is you want to do so that when the girl, you're not just sitting there, I need you to give me value and purpose in life. No, like I got cool shit going on and you know what? I don't know if I want to exactly hang out with you or whether I want you in my life because it's pretty damn cool. You got to get to that level where I got to give up something of value to go hang out with this girl. So this girl better be worth it. Okay? And you guys who have nothing else, you have nothing else in your life. Like, let's say the old captain was single again. What are women competing against if they want 3 hours of my time? Which is the average amount for a date. Well, 3 hours of my time, do you know what I can do in 3 hours of my time? Well, financially, literally, I can make $300 working. Because I'm paid $100 an hour. So I'm giving up $300. Right, that's finances. But who says it's just work? I could golf. I could sit and do nothing and just relax. I could play video games. I could go visit a buddy and hang out, have cigars with my buddies over at the cigar lounge. I could go supper clubbing with another set of buddies of mine. I could make it a third of the way to South Dakota. If I was in South Dakota, I could go for a great hike. And if a girl, average America Sue comes up to me and wants me to spend, my money and time now taking her out, ooh, she's going to have to be pretty good looking and well behaved. And if I get 30 minutes into the date and she's Snoresville and I'm pulling teeth to get her to talk, hey, nice meeting you, but I just got a call and I got to get going. Bye. And then I salvage my 2 hours of night free time. doing what I want to do. That's the level you got to get to, where it's like, no, I have other shit to do. And you better be that good or better than that shit I have to do. And you have none of that. And again, every 18, 19, 20, 21, 22-year-old kid probably doesn't have that. But you should start with a career. Like, oh, I gotta work. I can work. I got hobbies. So the working out, the dieting, the clothes, the hobbies and working on you. And once you have a life outside of letting life happen to you and girl, then when you actually have to give up some of value to go on a date with the girl, I don't just mean the money you got to pay, but like, I really got to give up. I was hanging out at the Masons, you know, you're hanging out with the Kiwanis, whatever, join a men's club. I'm giving up working out. Then you can start chasing girls. But right now, you're physically not attractive at all. You're a 3. And I'm not, no homo, I don't know what tribe, but I'm looking at you skinny. Yeah, you're right. You remind me of me when I was in college. Actually, I was skinnier. Fuck. But I did dress way better. I haven't seen much of the world. Should I do my reconnaissance now or after I have enough money in my emergency fund retirement? Dude, you're not going to be able to save for retirement work in retail. You need to get a real skill. All right, knock it off with this retirement bullshit. That is after girls even, okay? I worry more about girls than I would retirement right now. You got to get a skill and a job and a career. Interesting question though, should you do reconnaissance? That would not be the worst thing for you. You have the money. You don't know what you're doing right now, so I would drop out of college altogether, save your money there. And going around, if you've read reconnaissance, man, yes, I think that would be a splendid investment, not wasting. That would be a splendid investment of your time. Go travel a bit. Find out where you want to live. Become a man. Sleep at a wayside. Maybe shoot at a mountain lion because it stalked you. Something to get you out of your little comfort zone. The only hobbies I have are video games and movies. Really. No kidding. I don't know if we can even call video games hobbies. Hobbies, you need to craft something. If I lived in a house, I would do gardening, build a pond for frogs and other wildlife, and do other projects. Unfortunately, I live with my single mom. Really? Wow, no kidding. Your mom's a single mom? Really? I didn't see that coming. In a one-bedroom apartment. You live with your mom in a one-bedroom apartment at 22. You should move out. And I think that's what reconnaissance would be called for. I like other outdoor activities like hiking, fishing, and hunting, but that's difficult since I don't drive. Please tell me you have your driver's license. For God's sake, please tell me you have your fucking driver's license. Have somewhat of an interest in learning musical instruments like guitar or piano, but don't know if it's worth to spend the money on that. No, and you don't have the tenacity or temerity to finish. I like sports, but I'm not good at them. It feels like my options are... You don't have to be good at something to like it. I'm horrible at golf, but I love it. I'm horrible at bowling, but I love it. What can you recommend in my situation? Just keep doing what you like to do. You don't have to become great at it. But knock it off with the video games and movies. Just knock it off. That's not a thing. Knock that shit off. Your life is too damn short. And you're going to have to move out on your own. You are. You just are. I would recommend you join the military as always because they will kick your ass and make you a man. You will work out. You will have reason. You will have point. And right now you are so, in one sense, you're such a victim because obviously your dad was not around. Duh. No kidding. You're the son of a single mother. Because you're just not prepared for life. So you're a victim in that regard. But God, man, you got to get out of this fucking shit and get into the real world. And the military will beat your fucking ass into it. And that's honestly the best option I would have for you right now. You are the perfect candidate for the military. You're not overweight. You can run. You can lift. If you were obese, it'd be difficult. But you know what? You just need a masculine environment with a masculine role model like a drill instructor to beat the ever-living fuck out of you and turn you into a man so you're done doing this wishy-washy bullshit. Well, this but not that, but that but not this. You're like, hey, do you like push-ups? Not really. Too fucking bad. You're going to become a master of them. And that's what you got to do. You got to stop doing, oh, there's not a reason for this, not a reason for fine. Again, be a monastic virgin and stay at home. I don't care. If you want to participate in the real world and become a real man, then you better start doing shit. and stop coming up with excuses not to. Since my grandparents passed away and am estranged from the rest of the family, I don't have a lot of family in my life, which is I'm depressed all the time. But it's also that you came from a broken home. I know you don't do suicide here. I don't. But I think my family estrangement, loss, or lack of its legitimate reason to feel is a legitimate reason to feel depressed and suicidal. Yes, it is. It is. I agree with you. Now, the question is, so what? Do you want to continue that? That's the shitty hand you were dealt. Not your fault, not your problem. My folks got divorced. Half of the world's half of Americans' kids' parents got divorced. 90% of the parents lied to their kids, consciously or not, about college in the future. There is plenty of reason for everyone to be depressed and suicidal. The difference is whether you're going to say, that is outside of my control, it has nothing to do with me, that is not me. And by fucking God, before I die, I'm going to go and turn this life around and do some fucking thing with it. And I know you're tired, you're depressed, you have no energy. Okay, are you done? Are you tired of being tired? Okay? Yeah, you're right, you have every right. We don't have time to deal with shit we don't control. We only have time to deal with shit we do control. And you control your future. So, and even if you didn't want to chase girls, that's fine. As long as you give that up and accept that and you just then you could still have contentment. But I at least, aim for the stars at least once and put your effort into it. I live 2 hours away from the family I'm estranged from, and even if moving back would end the estrangement and strengthen my relationship with them, I wouldn't move back because I didn't like my hometown. There's your excuse again. Not that you should move back home with your family. You're 22 years old. I know family doesn't have to be blood, but many people still act or say like blood is thicker than water. Their family more is important than friends, so it appears likely I would have family-like relationships with these people. The only time I might see my estranged family is the holidays, but if I can make it down there. I do have friends that are all in the same family that I consider family because my mom knew them since high school, but it still isn't the same because we don't do stuff frequently. Many people say, maybe someday you will have a family of your own, but it makes me angry when people say that because I don't want kids that I have to pay for and want to have money for retirement. Is there anything you say that might be helpful? Dude, you are so not... When you say you're estranged, did something bad happen? Like, did they purposely leave you? Were you abused? If not, they're not estranged. You just don't see them, right? And if you had a car and you supported yourself, you could go visit your family. And for a long time, I go visit my family down in Milwaukee because I had a car. And then life takes over, and then they move, and now everyone's kind of scattered around. But I would, unless there was something bad that happened with your family, I don't think you're estranged. Go hang out with them. No, but your future is not going to be hanging back out with your family or moving in with another family member. It's going to be you becoming a goddamn man, supporting yourself, having your own goddamn apartment or bunk in the military, and leading your own life. I feel like I need to move to get away from my mom in Current City. I'm considering moving to live with my grandma near it. And that's I won't lie. I said, I won't say it. I won't say it. It's too impolite, but it's true. That's the problem. Even I draw the line sometimes. In the major city, because there's a lot more ways to meet people and things to do there. This is where my good friends that are like family are at. The downside of moving there is I would have to live there for at least a year to become eligible for state tuition in college, or maybe just in the military and they pay for your tuition. But you'd have to run and do push-ups. In colleges there are not as good as the school you're currently attending. I also considered renting or getting a house with my mom so I could pursue hobbies that interest me. You need to get a job and a career. All right? I won't worry about hobbies right now. I mean, you got to get them, but that's going to be secondary to you getting a career. Last, I consider moving to another state on my own, starting a new life, but that doesn't seem feasible with my low income. I might rather continue saving money or making sure I get through college debt-free. I'm still working on getting my driver's license. You're working on it? You take a fucking written exam and then you go take an actual driving exam. Fuck you, you're working on it. Because my mom hasn't been there to teach me because she had a DUI and lost her license a few years ago. What would you recommend? So, dude, get your ass into the goddamn military. Get away from your mom. Get away from your environment. It's not that your mom doesn't love you. It's just you're not going anywhere with this. And in the meantime, you don't know what you're going to major in, which is fine. And the good thing is it shows because you're working, you got money. But this is no future, kid. This is no future for you. Get your ass into the military. Man the fuck up. While you're in the military, saving money, think about what you'd like to study. While you're in the military, don't wait till you get out of the military to take college classes if you finally figure out what you'd like to do. Take classes there while you're in the military. And then when you get out, you can finish your degree for free. Maybe you'd stay there. And then, instead of me dealing with this fucking pussy soy boy, I'd have a soldier to fucking deal with. Soldier? Yes, sir. Go and major in mechanical engineering. Yes, sir. And you will forever be done with this life. And you'll have a whole new one. But that's it. That's all the advice I got. This is like pushing a mud ball uphill. It keeps falling apart. You gotta give me something to work with here, kid. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Yeah, you need a lot more testosterone. Yeah, and you need a new wardrobe. Alright, that's it. Questions and answers, assholeconsulting.com. Links down below. Toodles.